You may not be able to take the pedal off violence, but city officials are trying. I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter. After receiving a $5 million state grant to address gun violence and homicides, the focus for city officials is now shifting from prevention to targeted enforcement and intervention.
He would tell me, you make me strangle you.
For Jeanette Gagne, violence didn't start with a single incident. She says it's been part of her story for generations.
From grandma to mom to me, thought it was normal, yes.
Gotcha.
And my first abusive relationship, I was like 19, 20.
Her own cycle continued for years through the birth of her twin sons. But after 2 abusive relationships, she says she hit a point where she believed her life was in danger and her children were watching.
I grew up in this environment. Is this something that I want to hand over to my sons? And I was like, no, I want the whole, I wanted to change the whole cycle.
Jeanette says she went to a shelter where she found resources she didn't know existed and began rebuilding. That idea, interrupting the cycle before it turns deadly, is the same goal city leaders say they've been chasing with gun violence and homicides.
And to frankly tell them to put down the gun.
We're actually going to be able to build out a little bit of the city's team, that we're going to have folks who are on city staff who are going to respond immediately to incidents.
But the city says the challenges are changing. Officials say group and gang violence is down around 9%, while domestic and interpersonal violence is a growing concern. That's where Crystal Rubio, who helps run the city's violence intervention office, says data matters.
So then you have the domestic that might have a little bit there. We don't know yet until really an analysis is done more in depth to look at. Were there numerous calls there? Was there a restraining order?
She says those cases can be harder to predict because many people involved don't have a long criminal history.
How do we look at other opportunities to continue to impact our community?
And while the city looks at new strategies, Jeanette says real prevention starts early with teaching people what healthy relationships look like before violence becomes normal.
I think if you start with the teenagers and let them know what red flags are, what boundaries are, what green flags, what are good, what's positive about these relationships, what is a healthy relationship.
Now, while there are still areas where the city is working to collect data and better understand, Clegg says that one thing is clear: the work that they are doing has a direct correlation into the reduction of homicides. In Bakersfield, I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter.